Just a couple weeks away from the start of tourism season here in Arkansas, and a lot of people are ready to get out and explore everything the natural state has to offer. But as THV 11's Ian Russell shows us, a recent jump in COVID cases could lead some to just stay at home.
We're heading into a summer primed for a spike in tourism. The Little Rock Convention and Visitors Bureau is ready for it, but there's still things to keep in mind, starting with the pandemic.
We see visitors coming back and more tourists in the destination.
There's a lot to do in Little Rock. Take a look at the walls of the Little Rock Convention and Visitors Bureau, and that's easy to see.
We're hoping that summer travel and travel would come back this year, so we figured this was a nice way to promote all of our attractions.
That comes in the form of an Attractions Pass, a new Visitors Bureau promotion aimed at showcasing things to do in Little Rock. And with tourism ready to spike, President Gina Gemberling says it's a way to promote the capital city.
The longer they stay in the destination, the more dollars they're spending in our destination, and hopefully then coming back to the destination.
That money's huge. According to the Bureau, if there was no tourism, Little Rock residents would have to pay an additional $600 a year in taxes. But there's things to remember before tourists head to town. Despite lower numbers compared to just a few months ago, COVID is still very much here in Central Arkansas.
Any trend upwards, especially a sustained trend upwards, gets our attention and raises the collective blood pressure, I think.
Mike Sima is the state epidemiologist for Arkansas. He says he gets it. People are tired of COVID. Cases have been low, but they're starting to tick back up. And while they're still looking at data at the Department of Health, booster immunity may also be starting to wear off. It's one reason why Sima says staying informed of COVID in Central Arkansas is important for any summer plans.
There is a plethora of data available that folks can access on a daily basis, that it updates every single day, and that would help, allow them to make informed decisions about how they go about their daily routines.
So keep an eye on what's going on before you head on vacation. It's the same thing the Visitors Bureau is doing too.
And it will continue, I think, in the future. We'll always keep our eye on it. We'll want to know what's happening and just be ready if we need to pivot again.
In Little Rock, Ian Russell, THV 11 News.
Gemberling says having tourism back would be amazing for the city. For context, Visitors Bureau data shows that tax revenue from travel dropped nearly $20 million from 2019 to 2020. Here's a closer look at the COVID-19 cases in our state tonight. 124 new COVID cases and 1 new death to report. A total of 55 people are hospitalized with the virus, and over 11,000 Arkansans have died from COVID-19. Over 1.5 million, though, have been vaccinated against the virus.